Good morning. Welcome to day number 8 over here in the USA as I track my way from Shawnee, Oklahoma, all the way through Memphis to Louisville and then on to Las Vegas. So today it's going to be a pretty big day. We're going to start with a trip out to the childhood home of Muhammad Ali, also known as obviously as Cassius Clay, who grew up here in Louisville, Kentucky. After that, we're going to go to his grave site. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's about a 15-minute drive from here, so I'm going to go see that as well. And then, what should be exciting, the Muhammad Ali Center. Now, this is a place totally dedicated to Muhammad Ali and his career and his life. So that should be great to check that out. Then after that, off to the airport to drop the car off, and then a flight to Las Vegas. I think I get in about midnight tonight, so it's going to be a late one. And then, of course, 3 days, I think it'll be, of the Spence Crawford build-up and the fight on Saturday night or Sunday night, Sunday morning in Australia. So it's going to be a big day. Stick with us. It's going to be a very big day number 8. Wow, this is a little bit surreal. I'm standing at the front door of the house of Muhammad Ali, as a child, that is. Yeah, it's just a quiet suburban street. There's not much to it. It's supposed to be a museum, but it doesn't look like it's been open for quite some time. There's a lot of things that have been left here by fans, but apart from the plaque out the front, you wouldn't sort of know it was anything apart from just a normal house. So I did read that it was open for tours a few years back, but it hasn't been for quite some time. So I'll just have to make do with standing out the front and taking it all in. But yeah, as I said, apart from the plaque out the front, you wouldn't really know it's anything other than a normal house, just a normal suburban neighbourhood. People out mowing lawns and walking dogs and all that sort of stuff. But what an honour it is to see the childhood house of Muhammad Ali / Cassius Clay. Well, another surreal moment standing here at the grave of Muhammad Ali. Beautiful cemetery, Cave Hill Cemetery I think it's called. It's a bit of a hike here, so if you are coming to Louisville to check out Muhammad Ali's grave, it's probably a few minutes drive from the front gate, so I think it's about 800 meters, I think it is, or 0.6 of a mile. So yeah, if you are getting here at some stage, make sure you drive up to the grave, because it's a fair old walk, especially on a warm day like today. So as you can see there, there's Muhammad Ali's gravestone at the back there. Apologies for it being backwards, but it's just the camera I'm using. Yeah, they've got a couple little benches here you can sort of sit and pay your respects, but no one else around at the moment. It's, I suppose it's earlier on in the day, but just yeah, it's a sort of beautiful cemetery, beautiful day, and what a day to come and commemorate and pay tribute and respects to the greatest fighter of all time. A little extra bonus here. I'm at the gravesite of Colonel Sanders, of course, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. It is a big cemetery, by the way. It was about a 5-minute drive from Muhammad Ali's grave to here. This is just massive. But so I thought I'd just throw this in there. A bit of a a bit of an honour to see the gravestone of the Colonel as well, and great innovator. And what would we do without Kentucky Fried Chicken? Wow, that was really good. Just forgive me, I'm in the car park at the moment, so the light's not overly great, but yeah, no, well worth the trip to see the Muhammad Ali Centre. So much to see about the life and times and career, of course, of Muhammad Ali. Plenty of exhibits and displays and everything else. So yeah, definitely if you're a Muhammad Ali fan and you're in Louisville, check it out. Just a really good day to see the grave, his childhood home, and now the Muhammad Ali Centre. So I'm just about to go get something to eat now, and then I'll head to the airport, drop the car off, and on the plane to Vegas. Alright, all checked in here at Louisville Airport, or the Muhammad Ali Airport is what I actually didn't know it was called. So there you go, you learn something new every day. It's relatively pain-free getting through. There's always a few hiccups at the security checkpoints. Sometimes they just frustrate you. I saw some young mum have to throw all the snacks out for her kids. I don't get it. But as you saw there, just be careful not to take your firearm through. That's the main thing. So I am early. I'm about 4 hours early actually, but it's I finished everything pretty early. I just saw their Waffle House. That was pretty good. But just thought I'd get here, get the car dropped off, and I always like to keep myself nice and busy at the airport. I'm not too sure. I haven't really had a chance to rest for the week, so I'm going to take this opportunity for a few hours to sit down, read the paper online, that is, and watch a bit of YouTube and get organised for the flight to Las Vegas. Alright, so I've just arrived at the Mirage Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas, and to say it's been an eventful day is probably an understatement. First of all, the plane was delayed from Atlanta for an hour. Pretty surreal actually being back in Atlanta. I've been there for 27 years, if you can believe that, since I've represented Australia at the Olympic Games. So it was pretty cool to be there just for a couple of hours. But yeah, it was delayed by an hour, which put me back my flight for the flight from Atlanta to Vegas. I barely made it with about 1 minute to spare before they shut the doors, so I got on there and I arrived in Vegas, but unfortunately my bag didn't. So they gave me an amenity kit, which is good, at least I can brush my teeth, but might be a trip over to Walgreens or one of those convenience stores where I can grab a pair of jocks and some socks and something like that. So I'm not sure what time tomorrow we'll get here. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning at the moment, so at least I'm going to have a shower and get some sleep, and then hopefully back amongst it tomorrow when I get my bag. All right, that is the end of a very eventful day number 8. There's been that much sort of happened today, and I can't remember what I can remember what I've done, but I can't really remember what I've said, so forgive me if I repeat myself from earlier things that I've said on the video. But look, it all started really good. Obviously, the visiting Muhammad Ali's house was amazing, and his grave was really good as well. Just to stand there and take it in, it was great, and just in beautiful surroundings. So that made it better. And then of course the Muhammad Ali Centre, which was really good as well. All things Muhammad Ali, and a real tribute to his life and his career. So that was a nice day to round it off, and then off to the airport. It's been a long day. I sat at the airport for 4 hours. The plane was delayed, so I finally got to, where did I go to? Atlanta. I had about 1 minute to get on the plane, Long story short, I had to run, I had to catch trains, I had to avoid people, I had to sit on the tarmac for half an hour, and we got, long story anyway. But I made it on the plane, and finally got here to Vegas. It's now approaching 3 o'clock in the morning, which is 6 o'clock in the morning where I've come from. I've got my bag, my bag's still in Atlanta, so I've just had to go across and buy some jocks and some socks and another shirt. So yeah, it's been one of those days, but geez, I always say you got to have patience and understanding when you're traveling, because anything can happen. Lots of other people in the same boat, so it is what it is. But I'm here now, still nice and warm outside. Because it's 3 in the morning, I'll probably won't get up till about lunchtime. Although, having said that, when my bag gets delivered from the airport, or when it finally gets to Vegas, it's going to get delivered to the hotel. So no doubt I'll be mid-sleep, and the concierge or the bell desk, or whoever it is, will be ringing me to come and get my bag. So I'm just expecting it. But look, I'm not that stressed about sort of sleeping and wasting half the day tomorrow, because it's going to be 44 or 45 degrees Celsius, which is about 110 Fahrenheit, I think, for those watching outside of Australia. So yeah, so it won't be a lot happening. I will be going up to the MGM Grand, though, to check out the boxing ring for Spence and Crawford. I'll also go over to the T-Mobile Arena and check that out as well. And I might just go play a few lazy hands of poker in the nice air-conditioned casino, which will probably be the MGM. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. There's a bit going on. I'm going to try and get some sleep and recharge the batteries, ready for a big day number 9. See you then.